Hi, and thank you for joining us. I'm Krista Perry, and with me is Brian Doyle from Doyle Salewski, Licensed Trustees in Insolvency and Restructuring. And we're talking today about dealing with your debt. A lot of people have debt. It's a way of life, and sometimes it's just hard to get your head wrapped around it. How can Doyle Salewski help?
Well, we urge people to come in and see us, spend about an hour with one of our trained professionals, and deal with their situation and then look at the realistic options that they have available. Not everybody has to look at bankruptcy or even a consumer proposal. We have people who will speak to us and we'll refer them to a mortgage broker, a second mortgage, a refinancing of a first mortgage. Sometimes we'll do the trick. Maybe it's a consolidation loan. Maybe they have a relative who can give them a loan that would help them out of their circumstances with a reprioritizing of credit card payments, for example. So it's an individual plan that we have to look to getting people on their way. Many of these are very complex, and there's no absolute immediate solution which jumps out at you necessarily, but it's a workout. People have to expect to work these things out. If they're eligible for a consumer proposal or even a bankruptcy, then we have a definitive timeline. We have things we can do, and that will get them out of their debt. They'll be debt-free in a matter of months. Maybe it's years if it's a long-term proposal, but it's meant to get them clear of debt and onto a new life.
And once you've worked with a family or an individual on this, you also help out with family budgets and learning how to deal with that, because, you know, sometimes people don't learn from their experience, maybe in a bankruptcy or in a repayment or whatever, but you can help in their future financial success as well.
That's right. I mean, people who go through, let's say, a consumer proposal have 2 counseling sessions where their budgets are reviewed and the reasons that they were brought into debt are reviewed. And for a percentage of the people that see us, there are addiction issues. It could be gambling, it could be alcohol, it could be drugs, and they have to deal with that. Otherwise, they'll be back into the same financial morass that they came to us in. We want to see that end, and they should too. There may be family issues, there may be spouse issues, they may be going through the end of a marriage. That can be very expensive. In fact, family law is one of the largest reasons for people coming to see trustees in Canada. The family law situation is such that you have 2 people living together, then all of a sudden they break apart. And they're living on their credit cards, and there's no backstop. They have to seek professional help. So the reasons for the insolvency have to be addressed, and people have to recover from that. People have to change. Now, it may just simply be overspending. It may simply be discipline. It may just simply be budgeting. It may simply be lessons in finance. All that has to be addressed in our counseling sessions.
And Doyle Salewski doesn't just drop the ball. They go right from the beginning right through to the end. And people shouldn't feel guilt or stress or worry or wait to come to talk to Doyle Salewski. They should do it now before things get so out of control that it affects every other area in their lives.
People have to get over the issue of this guilt. We all make mistakes, we all overspend, but many people overspend because they've got no choice. We look at seniors now who are helping out their kids, and they put themselves into a precarious financial situation, helping out a child who's in financial difficulty for one reason or another. And we understand that, but you can't feel guilty over things like that in the past. You've had your period where you felt bad about it. Good. Get over it. Let's map out a new life, a new future.
That's right, because the future can be very bright. It doesn't have to look bleak with your financial situation. And even if you're looking at it today and you're thinking, I can pay this off and I can pay that off, but it's still, I can't deal with the future, go talk to Doyle Salewski, because you guys can help. You've heard every situation there is to hear, and you don't make anybody feel bad about their situation. You know exactly what they're going through.
Correct. And we want people to walk out with a positive view of their future. That's very important. We don't want people to feel guilty, feel more than unduly responsible for their situation. One has to get over the fact we all make mistakes. we all, do the odd wrong thing in life. And, financially, it's not the worst thing in the world to have to deal with a financial disaster, because many, many successful people have overcome financial problems in their lives.
That's right.
So, my great thing is tell people to get over it, get on with life.
That's right. Your financial situation can improve just by getting in touch with Doyle Salewski, all the professionals you have there. How can someone get in touch with you just to have a conversation?
DoyleSalewski.ca, and you can make an appointment online. You can visit our website, learn a lot from that, and you can also give us a call at 613-237-5555.
Brian, dealing with your debt, it can be done with Doyle Salewski.
Thank you.